Starbucks. Gargling with Starbucks. This is JimmyChurchRadio.com. I'm your host, Jimmy Church. Shoot us an email to Jimmy@JimmyChurchRadio.com. Follow us on Twitter @JChurchRadio. Went to a crack house. Doc Gooden went to a crack house after the World Series. And with all of that, went to a crack house. Who is more embarrassing to the Mets today? Honestly. And I gotta say, it's Lenny Dykstra. So, so let's back up a step. So we're looking at the all-time strikeout leaders. Number 1, Nolan Ryan. Number 2, Randy Johnson. Number 3, Roger Clemens, the only active player today. Number 29, Javier Vasquez with 25-36. He's 2,200 short of Nolan Ryan. He's I'm sorry. He's 3,200 short of Nolan Ryan. 2,200 short of Randy Johnson. 2,400 short of 2,100 short of Roger Clemens. These are unobtainable. Okay. And the crybabies today, and it's all about pitch counts, and I get that, I do, and middle relief, but it's a different day today. Charlie, how many complete games did Nolan Ryan pitch?
222.
222. Now I would venture to guess that Javier Vasquez right now today is pitched 8 complete games. 8, maybe 10. Somebody want to pull that? Complete games. Complete games. You got anything else for me on Nolan Ryan that's going to blow my mind?
Yeah, he has 61 shutouts. I can't imagine anyone that's close to that. 7 no-hitters, but here's an interesting fact. He doesn't have any perfect games.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nolan Ryan, no perfect games?
No, because he says due to his lack of control, he never actually got a perfect game, but he threw those 7 no-hitters just because of his sheer power.
It just shows you how good Nolan Ryan is. And Carpenter yesterday, as deep as he went and as good as he was, complete games are just like a thing of the past. And here you have Doc Gooden going out to crack houses. Complete games. You know what I mean? It's a different era today. It just freaks me out. Okay, I'll be back. When I come back after this, we're going to talk about the NBA. We're going to talk about the CBA. I think today is the day. And why Bryant Gumbel should lose his job. And I don't know if anybody has. I have it right here, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to cut straight to the chase. I have Bryant Gumbel's quote. And this quote, and I'm going to read it in its entirety. This quote is embarrassing. I'm asking for his head. I'm asking for HBO right now to fire Bryant Gumbel. Not a 2-game suspension. Not for him to go to some journalist rehab center where they have to correct what he is saying live. But sometimes you just step out of bounds. And this is crazy stuff. He wouldn't say this if David Stern was black. I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to go out on a limb right now. If David Stern was black, Bryant Gumbel wouldn't say this. Facts are all the same. Everything on the table is the same. David Stern is black. Bryant Gumbel isn't going to say this. I'm being serious. You know what? I'm up against a break. Bryant Gumbel got it. No, you know what? Let's read this right now. Quote from Bryant Gumbel. Stern's version of what has been going on behind closed doors has, of course, been disputed, but his efforts were typical of a commissioner who has always seemed eager to be viewed as some kind of modern plantation overseer, treating NBA men as if they were his boys. It's part of Stern's MO, like his self-serving edicts on dress code and the questioning of officials. His moves were intended to do little more than show how he's the one keeping the hired hands in place. Outrageous. I'll be back right after this. JimmyChurchRadio.com.